Meditation has gained a lot of public attention lately. There are numerous studies out about the many benefits of meditation, and it's a practice that I've personally found to be extremely beneficial in my own life. There are countless different styles of meditation, so I just wanted to take a minute to give you kind of a quick start guide so that you can intuitively find a form of meditation that works well for you and so that you can start practicing it immediately. Meditation can be defined and described in a lot of different ways, but it's essentially a practice of focusing your attention and letting go of things that don't serve you. I think a lot of times meditation has kind of a highbrow or hyper-spiritual kind of connotation to it, so sometimes I like to refer to it as just paying attention. We're paying attention to the deeper part of ourselves. We're paying attention to the awareness that is behind everything that we're experiencing. We're paying attention to something grounded in reality, rather than just being dragged through our thoughts as if we have no control over the matter. So let's get started. We're going to start by choosing something to anchor our attention into. So the breath is one of the most fundamental meditations. It's really good, focusing on the breath. You can also choose something like a sense. So my first meditation I ever learned was a listening meditation that worked really well for me since I'm a musician. You can do a visual meditation. You can choose any one of the senses. But the idea is that you pick something that's grounded, that's real, and you focus your attention on that, and then anytime you find that you're thinking about something else, which will naturally happen, that totally happens, anytime you realize that you've done that, you just bring your attention back to the object. So if you're focusing on your breath, you breathe. Gosh, that feels so good. Okay, and then I realize, oh, I've thought about something else. Without judgment, without any sort of expectation or criticism of yourself, you just go, oh, I'm no longer paying attention to my breath. Then you refocus on your breath. Or if you're listening, you just listen. And if you hear a car drive by, you try not to think, oh, there's a car. You just take it for exactly what it is, which is the sound coming in. And then if you notice that you've thought about something else, you again just refocus on just allowing yourself to hear what you hear. And what happens is we're sending the message to our brain that we're not going to let ourselves just be dragged from one thought to the next thought to the next thought without any awareness of ourselves, that we are instead coming back to something where we're in control of noticing it. We are putting our attention deliberately on it. And so we start to gain a deeper awareness through this means. Another thing that I really like to do is focus on my sense of feeling. So I keep my attention on the sensation through my body, maybe starting at my toes and moving up, or maybe just trying to keep a general awareness. But again, anytime my attention drifts, I bring it back. Another great form of meditation is focusing on no thing. So instead of focusing on your breath or what you're hearing, your goal is to be completely unattached, to not let your attention jump from one thing to the next, but to allow it all to come. And I've found that a combination of both meditation on something specific like sound or breath in conjunction with also sometimes meditating on no thing has produced the best results for me. Meditation is a very personal thing, so I encourage you to find something that works for you. Remember not to get down on yourself if you find yourself thinking about other things. That's very normal, and in the fast-paced lives we live, it takes some time to learn to focus our attention in. That's why this is so valuable, even if it seems challenging at first. Because this practice is so valuable, I encourage you to try to make it a consistent part of your day. So what I would suggest is commit to 5 minutes of meditation every day for the next 5 days. So you sit, you pick whatever you want to tune into, and you just bring your attention back. 5 minutes. Set a timer if you want to, set a timer if you need to, but just do 5 minutes, but keep up the consistency. After the 5 days, if you want to stick with 5 minutes, great. If you want to go up to 10 or 20, that's great, but just keep with it, and let me know how this practice develops for you. Let me know how you feel about it. Thank you.